My name is Dietmar Dahmen. I'm International Director by DuoLife. And today I would like to show you Game for Success. We are talking about Napoleon Hill. We are talking about everything what is possible for you in your life and to get somehow a guidance. This is a personal interpretation from my business partner Piotr Kotowicki, based on the book, Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Here you can see what is the point, what is the roadmap to do it in the right way and to change your life for better. These are 13 principles of success. And what is the important thing? Napoleon Hill based this on something where he have interviewed thousands and thousands of people. At his time as well, the 500 richest people in the world. And he found out that these 500 people have 13 rules, 13 ways of thinking, or one procedure, which is the same of all of them. So for you, it's easy enough if you say, okay, if 500 people done it in 13 steps, in 13 procedures, then it's easy. You can do the same if you just adopt these 13 points. What is this about and how to do it in the right way? The first one is, I think, the most important. It's your own motivation. It is about, you have to be hungry. And remember, it's not only about you. If you want to build up a team with better people, it is about who you're looking for. And it's about looking for people which has their own motivation, which have a reason why they want to do something, which has inner motivation. That's the main point. Yeah. So if we looking around, then we are looking around for people who are looking for something additional. People who are hunger for wealth. Yeah. And here are two ways. It's what you want or what you want to avoid. So if we go, we have different motivations with us, with ourselves. It can be a passion, dreams, desires, and these are positive motivation, or it can be a fear from avoiding something, fear of loss. These are, in my understanding, negative motivations. And here we say one is in motivation to, and the other one is from, away from. But what is important to know from our point is that the fears that this what we are running away from is 2.5 times stronger. Yeah, but it is working like that as a thermostat. If I reach and if the danger is away, then it's enough for me. So on the beginning, the fear is stronger, but in total, it's better to have a positive motivation. And this is what Dan Hardy says as well. It is that people must often don't have what they want. They only have what they must have. Yeah. So if we look on people, it's really like that. Their actual situation is what they accepted, what they agreed to. They decided one day to that. And if they want to change, then it's the question if they really want to change. So if we're looking on this motivation, then we're starting on the lowest level. It's like, I'd like to, nice to have, but there's not really a power behind it. Then we're going a level higher. It's a determination. I must, I want, I desire. And there's more energy inside that. That means such a people, they're not giving up so quickly. Then we're coming into a level which I never wish you. This is the desperation. Yes. it's to live, it's about to run away, you are afraid that in a moment you will hit a big problem. So you are desperate to get a solution. And of course, the highest level, which I not wish anybody, this is madness. I'm gone anyway. Whatever happened, I'm lost. So if you look a little bit around the people, then you will see that the behaviors of them is normally because of this motivation which is behind that. The second step is you have to believe in yourself. It's the self-confidence, what you can do, what you are able to reach. I believe that everybody from us is over time able to do everything. And with this belief, I just use here from the small elephant. If you remember a small elephant, for example, in some businesses, they are shown and they hold them on a very tiny thing to hold them because they're young, they can't run out of this. They are just fixed to this. When they're becoming older and their weight is now something like 4 or 5 tons, they could kick this away without any problem. But their belief that they can't is holding them inside. So this is fitting them there. And this is limiting beliefs. And we as a human have exactly the same. We have limiting beliefs. Yes, so maybe this is your situation today. Yes, wherever you live, maybe this is your situation. And maybe this is your limited beliefs. But look how it could look around, how your life could look like if you would change something. Of course, this is out of your comfort zone. You have to change. So if you say, okay, then I will train a lot, I will improve. Then remember, it's not training what makes masters, but master training make masters. Yeah. So if you want to change, if you want to come out of your limit beliefs, then you should join somebody who have got that what you would like to have. Yes. So join to people who are already have what you want to have, to follow them, that they can show you what you have to do. A very good example is, for example, I believe that the Himalaya, to get on the top of the highest mountain of the world, is one of the most difficult things in the world. Yes, and you know, there's not a lot of people who have done that. But look, believe in it. Blind Eric Weihenmayer in 2001 was able to conquer the Mount Everest. Why? Because he have had a leader who have there been before and who have been the guide for him. So if a blind can conquer the Mount Everest, I believe that everybody from us can do everything if he just have the right leader, the right guide, the right person to follow. One other inspiration which I would like to give you, this is this one.
I wasn't ready. I have no arms and no legs, but I'm very thankful that I have my little chicken drumstick here. People freak out when they see me for the first time. It's so cool. I was at a water slide all by myself. Everyone obviously at the bottom of the slide is looking around waiting for other people to come down. And here I come and they're freaking out. They're like, you know, like this. And I was so tempted to look at myself and go, what happened? You know? There were times where I sort of looked at my life and thinking, well, I can't do this and I can't do that. And you keep on concentrating on the things that you wish you had or the things that you wish you didn't have. And you sort of forget what you do have. And there's no point, I believe, in my life where I wish I had arms, legs, I wish I had arms, legs, I wish I had arms, legs, I wish I had help. But what I've seen in life are just a couple key principles, and the first thing that I've seen is to be thankful. It's hard to be thankful, man. I tell you, when I was 8 years old, I sort of summed up my life and thought, I'm never going to get married. I'm not going to have a job. I'm not going to have a life of purpose. What kind of a husband am I going to be if I can't even hold my wife's hand? It's a lie to think that you're not good enough. It's a lie to think that you're not worth anything. It's freezing, I can't feel my hand. I love life. So many people come and say, how come you smile so much? And I'm like, well, it's a long story. But it's very simple at the same time. You see, it's very hard to smile sometimes in life. There are things that happen that you don't know and you don't understand, and you don't know if you're going to get through it. You go through your storms in life and you don't know how long this storm's going to be. And today I want to share with you some principles that I've learned in my life that you can use as well. Being patient is beautiful. I tell you, it's the hardest thing. But I realize I may not have hands to hold my wife's hand, but when the time comes, I'll be able to hold her heart. I don't need hands to hold her heart. It is scary to know how many girls have eating disorders. It is scary to know how many people are just angry at life because of their situation at home and angry at others. It's scary to know how many people actually feel like they're worth nothing. Every single girl right here, right now, I want you to know that you are beautiful. You are gorgeous just the way you are. And you boys, you're the man.
Okay, I hope, guys, that this is something what you as well feel, what you as well see, how much this is. This guy has really a hard life, but he's smiling and he's doing. If he can do, what are your excuses? So if we look on our life, there are some things, and it's important to understand all decisions you made, all thoughts you had, all deeds you have done that brought you here. This is results, and this is because of something. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. From today on, you can change something. From today on, you can go in a different direction. And it's not important from where you come from. Important is in which direction you are going. The question to you is, are you ready to make a decision to take life into your hands? That's the point. So, of course, Einstein said insanity is doing the same things over and over again and accepting different, better results. May you feel like that, doing more, working more, having the next job, having an additional business. But on the end of your money, still some days in the month left. So what to do with that? I would like to go, we say we should follow the people who have this, what we would like to have. Did you know that there are more than 31 million millionaires in the world? Did you know that there are more than 1,400 billionaires in the world? And most important, as we today speaking to people in Asia, did you know that there are 3,370,000 millionaires in Asia? Asia and USA is nearly the same level amount of millionaires. So what these people doing to get the results? And this is something I love it. And look inside that. A to-do list. 81% of the rich are doing a to-do list. 9% of the poor. Getting up 3 hours before work. 44% of the rich. Listening to audiobooks on the way to work. This is amazing how much you can read because of that. 63% of the rich. Reading at least 30 minutes a day. 88% of the rich. These are routines, and this is a difference. Exercises 4 times a week, 76% of the rich. Focus on achieving specified goals, 80%. Believe in self-improvement, 86%. And believe that bad habits have negative effects, 76%. So these are things where you should look, where are you? What are your actions and what is your belief? Because all of this creates your data bank. All of this gives you, on the end of the day, results. So maybe you think just that you're lost in life. Maybe you are one of the persons who say, oh no, I'm too old. Oh no, I've struggled. Look here inside, which people, for example, Ray Kroc, he's the McDonald's founder of the franchising system. He was 52 years. And until to that time, he sold paper cups and milkshake mixers. Yes? So the owner and founder of Mary Kay, Andrea Bocelli, one of the best singers in the world. Until 33 years, he was a piano player at bars. So it's not matter where you come from. Important is where you're going to. Change some things. Or maybe you say, okay, age is a problem. Look here on the age. Yes? Okay. For example, the founder of KFC have had 65 years. Yes? Or the founder from Coca-Cola, 55 years. So it's not all done in the first 20, 30, 40 years of your life. The most of the rich people who changed the world, they've done it when they have been older than 40, 50 years, because you need some life experience. So it's never too late. So it is about your own motivation. It's about the self-belief, the self-confidence, but it's as well about what is your vehicle, what you need, what you use to go there. Yes? So it's about the inspiration. What is your idea for success? What you're doing today? Is it a job? Are you in a corporation? Have you your own business, MLM or franchise? If we look inside the quadrant from Kiyosaki, we see clearly that the left side, where are deployed, employed and self-employed, this is 95% of the people, but only 20% of the money. So it's better to be on the right side, where we have the time leverage and the money leverage. 5% of the people, 80% of the money. By the way, some years ago, it was happened that 1% of the people own more than 50% of the excesses of the assets in the world. Yes, 1% of the people. Okay, so where you are, you're on the left side or you're on the right side. If you're on the left side, use soft marketing to come to the right side. First as additional job, additional activity, and later you can switch. The golden rules of wealth is, first of all, find something to solve the human problems. Because money is not coming from the bank. Money is not coming from your boss. Money is coming from other people for solving their problems or satisfying their needs. Learn to provide a valuable product or service that solves the problems or satisfies the need of other human beings. Become an expert in this. This is first point. Second point, marketing. Ensure that in the shortest possible time, as many people as possible have to find out what problems you solve or what needs you can satisfy. So if we have these two things, we know what we want to sort out, what we want to solve, and on top of that, we make the marketing that the information is going to the people, then we are talking about the time leverage. Teach others what you do in return for some small percentage of their profit, of their turnover. And in that way, if you put these three things together, you can have passive income. You can really become wealth. And what is important, in one moment, you can cut off your person of the activities, because the perfect business is where you are not in, that is running by themselves. And so if you have your motivation, you know where you want to go, you have the right vehicle, you should become a professional. You should get the knowledge of the masters. And of course, you can read and you can adopt and you can use the business health system and as well the consultation, which we have with all of our team leaders. So maybe you ask yourself, why two people in the same industry, in the same job, have different results? Have you ever thought about that? So look, if we look on a person, there's a part which we can see, and there's a part under the water which you can't see. So of course we see the environment, the behavior, and we see the results. Yeah, but if we know that successful people are not successful born, they just invested time in education and they're ready to pay the price to be successful, then we see that under the water, there are skills, values, the identity, the mission and vision, spirituality and the mentality. All this together giving us results. So for the business master, it's important to become a master, to become a person who's able to do something more than the average people. Then it's important to synchronize, to be aligned. Yes? So the question is who I am, what should I become, what can I do, what should I able to do? Imagine what you could do. Imagine yourself in 5 years, what can be happened if you become a master of your business, if you invest time in yourself, and if you do the things which are needed. So if we put this on a level of a tree, yes, we have the competence, which are the fruits, what is coming out of our work. But all this is based on our roots. It's about the will, the beliefs, the habits, the motivation, the character, and the attitude. All this is helping us to get the right results. So if we have all this together, these 5 points, then we should go into an action plan. Yes, we should go and say, okay, what can we do? We're planning our actions. Yeah. Where to start to change the process, becoming proactive. The communication is the most important. We have to have our special knowledge for our industry, building the foundations and working on your brand, on your image. Yes, it's so important, as Alexander said before, it's so important that you are selling yourself. So make out of yourself a product who everybody would like to buy. And it's not about that somebody is buying you, but that he's buying your lifestyle, that he's buying the idea of the life. To help you in that, we have here a list of books which you can use. It is about the effectiveness in action. It's about leadership and management, industry knowledge, motivation, coaching, or about your self-understanding. Yes, look inside this. if you just these some books adopt, read, and put inside your life, you will find out how big this change is. And this is just the beginning. And remember here, it's not about to read as much as possible. It's about to really put these books, these ideas which is behind them into life. And so you can look inside this, as this is a video, you can just stop, make a print screen, and book by book you can get through. And now we have the action plan, we have the action. So we have a decision, we're making ability, we're making action, we do it. And we have a nice thing, we say it's time for action. The miracle here is that it's only working out if there's action. Yeah, it's time to move something big. Yeah, it's time to do. And if we do, it's important. We have a plan, we realize the plan, we measure the results, then we correct the plan, we realize the corrected plan, we measure the results, and so on. Go on with this, and if you never give up, you will realize your target. So it's about experience, we do it, practice. Then the reflection, the analysis. Then we get more knowledge, we put on top of this more knowledge. We're reading books, we're improving ourselves. We find out what are the rules, what are the regulations. And then we applicate this, we put this into reality. And again, experience, reflection, knowledge, application. So if we go in this circle, it brings us to our results. It's so important that we have to stay on our way. It's so important that we never give up. As I said before, successful people are not born that way. They are successful by developing the ability to do what unsuccessful people don't like to do. Here I can tell you, read the book from Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect. Yes, it's so important to understand that it's not about what I can do in 1 week. Yes, a lot of people overestimating what's happened in 1 week, 1 month. But they don't see what's happened when you do it in 3 to 5 years, and if you do it in the right way. This is the compound effect. This is really bringing the difference. So it's about synergy, it's about the team, it's about how to work together. The team power is something amazing. Look, I have now a team for more than 30,000 people. Even if I would work day and night, I can't do so much than all the team. And on top of that, what is about the team and the more things what they can do. It's not about the amount, but it's about the quality and about the different skills which they have. So we are talking as well about the brain trust. Yes, it's about the synergy of the cooperation. It's about that if we as a team have a brain trust, we have as well the resources which we as one person never would have. And then it's important that if you all these things put together the right way, you should have the right support at home. Yes, it's so important to have the right person behind you, because you alone, this is nice. But if you do it in a team, if you do it with the right support, this is changing your results. So for me, it's important. My family plus my soul, all of them together are a part of our team. And this is the support at home. Yes. So I believe that this is giving you additional boost. This is giving you additional power. And this is sometimes the moment that you say, that's the reason why I do it. That's the reason why I not give up. So I'm a very, very optimistic person. So in 11th point of Napoleon Hill, it's about the positive attitude. It's about positive thinking. It's not about if you think positive, then everything will become great. No, it's about that you are focused on the positive things, that if you see the positive things, there's a better chance that it will become positive. Of course, you have to work for that. Of course, you have to put energy inside that. But don't be focused on negative things. Just focus on the positive things. What you have reached, what you can reach more. Don't think on what you haven't got yet. There's so much what you haven't got yet. Just focus on what you have. And then from that, build on the next, and the next. And here there's a nice book from Richard Wiseman. It's The Luck Factor. And inside this book, you can find out that if you do it in the right way, think in the right way, you have more luck than the others. It's a little bit like with this, with this, hey, God, I didn't win never in lotto. Yes. And then one question, there's coming back a voice to say, yeah, it would be good to try once, then you could win. So if you play, you can lose or win. But if you not play, you never can win. Yeah. So that's the point. We want to do, we have positive focus, and we know that if we do it in the right way, if we never give up, there are one way. It is or you win or you get a lecture. If you get a lecture, learn out of that and then play again, work again, fight hard, and one day you will win. Our brain is something what on the evolution has been done that we can avoid things. So you have to have control over your brain. You have to work on that your brain is working for you, because otherwise the brain is looking for the lazy way. The brain is looking for running away from things and not on the end going into the right direction. So it's so important that you find your brain be your partner, your brain be your help. So go into the direction that your brain is supporting you and not that you have to follow your brain. Do everything that your brain is focused on the right things. And of course, on the end of the day, we are talking about a life mission or about the sixth sense. A life mission to do something what is a little bit more than just only earning money. Yes, it's about inspiration. It's about getting more out of it, to putting more sense inside. And of course, it's as well about intuition. Yes. So if we look inside DuoLife, we have 4 different areas. We have, of course, it's the beginning, health and money. Do you know somebody who wants to be healthier and wealthier? Of course, most of them. It's the needs of your body. And it's, let's say, the first level. Then we're talking about friendship and community. Yes, it's the need of your heart. It's that you want to have more friends, more community, and that you want to have a good surrounding. Yes, and this is the second level. Then we are talking about cognition and development. We want to grow as a person. We want to have more skills. We want to have a better understanding. Yes, and on the end of the day, it is about that we leave something. It's the spirit needs. Yes, it's about that we put something inside the world, that when we leave this world, that we left this world as a better place. So if we put all these 4 things together, then we will have a happy life, and we will have good results, and we will leave a good legacy for us. So this, for me, is the life mission. And this is something different than just to building up a business, than just to earning money, than just to making turnover. Yes, and it's so great to see if you can help hundreds of people to change their direction of life, to change their results. This is something totally different than our traditional business. I would like to show you how this looks like when you look a little bit what humans are able to do. So people are awesome. People are amazing, and I believe in that. And I believe you are amazing. The question is only when you wake up and what will you do with this? You can use the 30 steps, 30 guidelines from Napoleon Hill to do the right thing. You can do this together with us in DuoLife if you want. Thank you for your time. My name is Dietmar Dahmen. I'm an international director in DuoLife. It was a pleasure to record this for you.